Welcome back to video number 6 in Supreme Ruler 2020 Macedonia. This is Supreme Ruler 2020, the Gold Edition, version 6.8.1, which I do still play despite it being a very old game. I haven't played Macedonia for quite some time, basically because I do believe Macedonia is on the verge of falling. But we'll see. So to reiterate or to recap, Macedonia is at war with Croatia, Greece, Portugal, Serbia, and Sweden. Greece, of course, being here, Serbia being here. Croatia has not been an issue yet because they are so far away, basically, and Sweden, of course, has not been an issue yet. I'm going to unpause and see what happens. Now you can see we're negative money. GDP is going down. We did not have enough reserves. We have enough reserves to to bring one more unit online, perhaps 539 troops. And as you can see, we basically have zero military goods. I can produce 63 tons, yet right now I require 1,345 tons. Manpower, as you can see, we have 7.3 unemployment, so I've got some manpower now to play around with. Let's see what we can do. The problem is money. I don't have any money to build anything for that manpower to use. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this. Well, I can't do that. I cannot even do what's going on here. So I was wondering, someone asked me a video or two ago why I thought Greece was being so passive. And I told them I'd try to get a line of course, I'm not going to be able to get a line of sight treaty because we're at war with each other, but I was trying to get one with Turkey. But you can see now Greece is fighting Turkey actively, and that's probably taken their units because Turkey is a much bigger threat to Greece than I am. And it looks like Bosnia Herzegovina is actively moving into Serbia, and that's why Serbia has backed off me for a while. Now Serbia and I have been fighting over this small town right here, and I'm going to see if I have another unit I can bring out, because nope, I have 5 units and they're all deployed. So what you see on the map right now is everything I have to work with. Let's make a run. Let's try it. What the heck? Let's see what happens. I'm going to entrench. Of course, I'm going to pause because I cannot afford to lose any units right now. Let's move him back. What have I got here? Anti-tank, anti-tank. Yeah, there's just too many garrisons for me to take down. I'll take down one before I'm going to have to totally retreat. And I will never... Let's see if... I've got the manpower to repair these, so let's go ahead and send them to repair. And I'm actually... got a little positive there. Alright, I'm not going to be able to take down a third one. Let's put him back into repair. Now, here's the problem. Every unit I have is now in repair, so if either Greece or Serbia, well, they're pushing back Bosnia. If they decide to come down here, I'm kind of... Why didn't he go into repair? I won't... Oh, I might have taken all the manpower already. Let's see. I had 5... Well, when I send them in, of course, the manpower goes back into the pool, so that gives me 1,500. And I seem to be making a little money, so I'm going to see if I can turn this back on. 5 days remaining. Resume construction. Okay, industrial goods. Let me pause for a minute. Well, I'm not going to pause, but facility construction has been delayed due to a shortage of industrial goods. We are acting to ensure this situation is resolved. It must be the military complex. The capital city needs to be repaired, and the village needs to be repaired. In the last video, I believe it was, oh yeah, this right here. This small village takes a lot of repair. The Greeks were just bombarding me with, I could use that small coal power plant. They were bombarding me with artillery. Looks like they've reached a stalemate here and here. Although I believe that, yeah, Serbia just captured this town from Bosnia. And let's see if this is, right now it's at 96%. Let's see if it's actually repairing. Yes, 97. Now that is an ore mine, and I do need it. I need it. This is a coal mine, so I'm good on coal. I do need the one ore mine back up and running. Although I still don't know what I'm going to do. It's taken all my money, I believe. Construction, 1 million every turn just on construction, and this should alleviate here shortly when this comes up. But for right now, it's basically a defensive war. I just need to set back, get these repaired so I can get some more income, and then I'll be able to bring my land fab back online. Without units, there's no point. So if this is a little boring right now, I apologize, but I have a lot of damage that needs to be repaired. I'm going to make this a 20-minute video, and there's a good chance that all 20 of it might be research. See, I cannot afford any research right now. It's a good chance that all 20 minutes of me will be me just repairing this mine. Okay, it's complete. Excellent, excellent. Now, let's see what I have. Metal ore, I have more than I need. That is nice. Now, the big thing now is the industry goods and military goods, which I have 2 military mid-sized factories, one here and one here, and between the both of them, they're producing 125. Industry goods, I have one mid-size, is producing 138. I need 8,000 industry goods, and that, of course, will be for repairing these towns, especially the capital. Facility construction has been delayed due to a shortage of industrial goods. Yep, that's what I already knew. That military complex has taken a while. I do want this guy to entrench. Okay. So those villages, everything's repaired up there. No problems here. Okay, that one is going to take a lot of repair. That's fine. And this one over here looks like it already repaired itself. So that leaves the capital and Prilep and the military complex, which I can see it is repairing because it was red a moment ago and now it's sort of brownish, which means it did repair. It's at 62% now. Of course, military goods shortage, unit production delayed, and the resupply and maintenance. Although there is nothing that needs to be resupplied or maintained at the moment, so that's got to be the military complex. 62%. See if it's going to pop one more percent here. Looks like no. Well, as long as the cities are repairing themselves, it's at 99, so it's almost completely repaired. I do have a need of industrial goods of 5,853, 5853, cities at 99. It's gathering a little more population, which is always good. I've really got to do something about the 7.2% of my population doesn't have a job, and I can really put them to use, providing I can get these, before I try to build anything else which will take industrial goods, I need to get these repaired. So I do believe, unfortunately, that the entire 20 minutes of this video will be me just waiting for these to be repaired. This was at 62. It's still at 62. 65. Prilep. It doesn't appear that... Oh, I see Turkey's pushing in now. This was the line when I started this video. So they've captured a barracks and two. Now, see, this is going to be a problem for Greece, because previously Turkey, this was the front. So when it fought, its units had to go all the way back to here to get repaired, Istanbul. Now, once this comes online, this barracks, which it is online, they only have got to travel this far. So it means they're going to get back into action a lot faster. Now, typically, like I said, Greece has a land fabrication and a barracks here. And sometimes they get in the problem of having any damaged units. They get stuck right here because they're trying to reach this, as it's the closest. If they're fighting over here, this would be the closest barracks to them. And unfortunately, the game cannot recognize that it cannot cross water to get to the barracks. In the newer version, Supreme Ruler Ultimate, there is a feature called, I believe it was implemented in maybe 1936 or Cold War, but it's Merchant Marine. So units can go to a port and automatically turn into a Merchant Marine unit and they can cross water that way. But in this one, the gold version, it's no such feature in the game. So I imagine if I could see this right here, I would see some damaged units of Greece trying to reach this repair facility. Now I'm losing money again, and I'm certain that it's buying those amounts of industry goods and military goods I need. Now, military goods will be used for the military complex, and industry goods... Oh, Serbia. Why? I was doing so nicely here. Okay. Domestic approval, negative trend. Oh, it's only 19.2. That means I could lose office. I could be voted out or kicked out of office. I cannot really increase spending at this point. What I need is more people. Is this even repairing? Still at 99%, 141. It has gotten more population though. 2430 population at 73, so that is improving. This was at 62. It's at 76. Yes. Come on. Keep repairing. And I cannot afford to do any research at this moment. I will admit that I believe my original vision of this game to restore the Macedonian Empire was not very realistic based on the starting stats of Macedonia in the game. But it doesn't mean I'm just going to quit and give up. I have reached a point in my other SR 2020 game where UK saves the world, the UK versus Russia, where I'm kind of at a stalemate, so I thought I'd fire this back up again since I was already at a stalemate in this game and see what I could or could not accomplish. The downside to having to set and wait for things to happen is it allows Greece and Serbia to get stronger. You can see Serbia has dealt with Bosnia, but Bosnia has already recaptured the village that Serbia had taken. And it looks like Greece is able to hold Turkey off right here with this juncture. So hopefully they will not be sending troops to me again. However, I still wonder if there are... I took a heck of a beating from artillery, and that artillery had a range where I couldn't see it. So somewhere in here, there's probably still artillery sitting, waiting on me to come down here and make a move. And at this stage, I just cannot afford to take any more damage right this moment. I've got to give myself a little bit of time to recover so that I can go on offensive operations, even if it's only with 3, 4, or 5. Look at this. Kill him. Ah. Oh, wait a minute. I've got an idea. I wonder if I can... Well, I'm only going to be able to use 2. I thought I had... No, I better wait then. I was going to... He's got plenty of units to spare. Let me make sure everything is entrenched here. I would love to kill that unit. And in fact, I think I'm going to try. Yes! Oh, his Air Force moves in. Nope, move. Everybody go here and entrench. Now, this is annoying to me. If I can remember how to change that. I do not like... I guess that's alright. Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, I forgot. I even forgot I own that town up there. Ah, look at this. They're just sending... I guess they were able to deal with Bosnia. So now they're... Looks like my... This is going to be... Look at this. They are just massing. I got no choice but to move these units in. Because that AT's gone. Nothing I can do about that. Take out that tank. It would be nice. Alright, turn. What am I losing here? I'm losing the MT. Take him out for repairs. Well, I held the field, but that means not, because now I have more damage to repair. Let me go ahead and entrench right here. This was 73 last time I checked. Now it's 82. This was 64. Now it's 76. That 100% repaired. Good. But you see now, I have this. I don't have any more ore again for 6 days. It's just so frustrating to be this small and not be able to do anything about it. Alright, let me put 3. Actually, I really need that. I'm going to put 5 in there. How much does that leave me in? 2,000. I need that ore mine to come back online. Pronto. Ore is a component. The metal ore is used in consumer goods, industry goods, and military goods. So a lack of metal ore will mean I cannot produce those 3 items. Everything is interconnected here in this game. That's why I do enjoy it so. So in addition to buying industry goods and military goods, I now have to buy ore so that I can make the industry goods and military goods with the factory that I have. Or the couple of small factories, I should say. If I can last long enough, I'm going to try to build a medium size as opposed to a mid-size industry factory. We've got the micro, the mid-size, and the regular industrial. I'm going to go with, well, see, cost is what has kept me down so far. 800 million, so I'm going to have to build another. See, it's 80 million to build. I've got 5 million in my treasury. May not be able to do anything. take him back. From 76 to 90. Excellent, excellent. Oh, that was probably a mistake, babe. Entrench. Well, if those... I wonder where he's taking his units to. Instead of bringing them back here to repair, he's going north. Ideally, Serbia would launch another attack on Bosnia. That would be great as far as I'm concerned. This was 6 days to repair. Now how long do we have? 1 day. Oh, please, I need that ore so bad. Metal ore, yes, thank you. And it's filling up with garrison units. And that was my 20-minute timer. So essentially, I'm back where I started. I'm waiting on this to repair. Now fill with Prilep. I'm sorry, I know I'm mispronouncing that. But Prilep is repairing nicely. The capital is totally repaired. The military complex here it has moved up from 64 to 76, so that's a plus. And I've still got a little bit of money in the bank. That means I will be coming back to this and having another version, another segment soon enough. I still don't know what I'm going to be able to do until I can get that land fabrication online and get some additional. All my money is going to be spent just buying industry goods and military goods, and there's no point in even trying to start a military campaign again without military goods. Can't move very far without fuel and ammo for your units. So I will come back later and see what more we can do. If you happen to watch this, if you have any questions or comments or any suggestions, by all means post them, because I'm not real adept at playing a small country surrounded by enemies. I have played multiple small countries before, particularly in Africa and the Caribbean, but this right here is more or less something I'm not real good at handling. Ciao for now.